little bit about this. How about that?
Yeah, that's
So, give me your name again so I don't forget, and it's on tape.
Graham.
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 This is so awesome.
We're
Truly.
at Hammer Time Projects in Fort Collins, Colorado. Over here we have our info shop. And just a bunch of alternative literature, sort of discourses against whatever you learned in history class. You know, people's history,
I love
radical
it.
environmental
Yeah.
literature.
Yeah.
Lots of Native American studies, ethnic studies, sexuality,
This
feminism,
is so cool.
militarism,
All the stuff they
globalization.
won't let you have because it might cause you to
Yeah,
think.
the stuff that the public library is afraid to have. And then we have our little zines down here, just sort of
Oh.
self-published stories.
Yeah.
And then if we walk,
This is so great.
if we walk back in here, we have an art studio. We've got our screen printing press, which is one of the ways that we stay in business.
This is so cool. And so, who did the mural?
Oh, that's Karen,
Karen, the one that made the
the
pies?
one that made the pie in the
That girl is too. She needs to come on the RV with us. That's it. I'm stealing her.
She's going on a documentary trip of filming spaces like this.
Is she?
Yeah, she's graduating in a week and then leaving. And then
Oh.
this is our art studio. People
Wow,
just
this is so cool.
and then
This is so cool. So what's this thing?
oh, this is the kiln for
A kiln.
finishing the screen prints.
You guys.
And then in here we have
Oh, you guys have a
our
sewing
sewing
room.
section. We've got fabric over here and a couple machines.
Oh,
And we've got tools too.
this
is our
would be
tool
so
co-op where
cool.
People
Oh
can
my.
come in here and build what they need to do. We've got a
Look at how organized and clean you guys are.
well, we've
What
got
in the world? Put the fun between your legs. Critical mass. That's what we did in Florida.
Yeah,
We
that's
followed
what we
their
just
bike
did.
parade.
and then
This is great.
oh, just beginning to see project.
This is so
This way,
great.
this way.
Look at the tools. Oh my God. So do people just volunteer the stuff or
Yeah,
bring
it's
it by
all
or?
donations. Everything in here has been donated. And then if we go out here, we've got another project.
Oh, wow. Check this out. This is so cool. Oh man. This is so cool. So people just bring stuff and take stuff as they need it.
Yeah, everything's been donated.
Oh man.
People come in daily and just take clothes, leave clothes, whatever.
Isn't that
Sometimes we get computer monitors in here, TVs. We've got food. It's always changing,
funny, eh? When you give people an opportunity to use what they need, and people will limit themselves, don't you think?
Yeah.
We can totally look at this. It's all labeled. Somebody's very organized. It's very cool.
Yeah, it's just collective run. We run on a participatory decision-making basis, so it's completely horizontal. It's consensus, and every volunteer has a say. We can't come to a decision unless we find somewhere that everybody agrees upon it.
So, but this isn't Occupy,
No,
or is it?
no, it's not. It's been
No.
going for 2 years.
It's been going for 2 years. Wow. And check this out. Fresh vegetables and fruit.
Started out as a bunch of anarchists in a garage, with a little free store, just
Wow.
trying to get by, and it's
May I?
really taken off. Yeah, please.
Okay.
The whole point is anything that
Oranges.
somebody can use, and then it's too dark right now,
Wow.
but in the back we've got a 3,600 square foot garden.
You do?
Yeah.
Whoa. So let's just see if I can get all of this in. Oh, this is just so great. Wouldn't life be great if everybody just shared? I love it. Thank you, Graham.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you guys are so organized. Wow. I love it.
Oh, this is our sexy calendar.
Yeah, that's
That's just
good.
all of our volunteers.
Is it?
Yeah, each month
You
is
did
a different
your own?
volunteer. Uh-huh.
Oh, this is so great. Yeah, this is cool.
Working?
Yep.
You've been using it? That's awesome. This machine, BK, who lives here, has lived here for since
This is just so neat.
got this machine
Wow, I love it.
months ago.
This is great. And so, is there? Oh, you guys have a projector too. We have one too.
We have an old RV screen up there that we roll down and show films.
Oh, see, that's what I was thinking we would do.
Yeah, we have documentary nights sometimes.
Oh,
So frustrated, like he got
this is great. No, I love the sewing room.
I haven't been as involved in Fort Collins ever since I got back from traveling, just because this place takes so much upkeep.
Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty cool. But you guys know a lot about what's going on in politics and stuff.
Yeah.
And so, what are people your age thinking about all of this? I mean, look at what you've done, right, here in this place.
The reason that we aren't totally self-sustaining, the reason that we haven't gone to that step is sort of the belief that if we all can't do it, if we can only be self-sustaining because we have the money to do it, like if only the rich can be off the grid, then like what are we really doing? The rich are able to lead this like sort of ethical life, and the poor are still going to be burning coal. And so sort of the idea that like we all need to raise ourselves up together and develop a new system where you can't just like buy this good pure way of life. This is really powerful, growing your own food. One of my teachers told me recently that beware of the revolutionary who still lives off of the old system, who still is fed and nourished by the old system. Like at the very basic thing, we can supply our food, like we can supply our energy, and we know that our energy is coming from this garden back there and like the hours that we put into it. We know, like, what I see as the biggest change is changing our economic system, getting away from neoclassical economics, and I don't know, I'm starting to study the field of ecological economics. Before ecological economics, there was environmental economics, which is just sort of an extension of neoclassical, but it tries to put a cost-benefit analysis on everything that the ecosystem does for us daily. So like they try to put a price on every tree that's supplying, you know, like food and wood and clean air. They try to put a price on every river, and then like when someone is talking about damming it up or cutting down the tree, they compare the cost of cutting it down to the benefit that you would get from like, you know, making paper out of it or whatever. But ecological economics tries not to just like commodify everything in nature, and it's just like ridiculous to think we can put a price that makes sense like on every tree. So ecological economics looks at what nature does for us daily. Like natural capital is the basis of everything that we create. Like it all comes from the earth. And, like anything, even as inorganic and synthetic as it is, eventually started out as a property of the earth. So ecological economics looks at that natural capital, but it approaches it from a bunch of qualitative forms, not just like the number sense. A lot of different value bases on it, so that we don't just boil our lives down and like take this 3D world and try to make it into the 1D. That's what we do with money. It controls everything else in the 3D
Money's
world.
Yeah.
And so ecological economics is looking at everything that nature does for us on the basis of this, you know, taking all of that into account, but it does it through more forms of value than just a number.
Here comes Karen, the pickle pie maker, which I never got a piece of your pie. They said it was.
Oh yeah, you didn't get a piece?
They said it was rhubarb too, and I'm like, no way.
Lamb.
That is funny.
And,
Oh, you have one with you.
How many pies were left?
The last pie.
Really?
And is it rhubarb too?
Yep.
Oh my god. All right. Might have to steal a piece of that puppy. Look at that.
I made it
Beautiful.
for us.
Yeah.